Hey, let me show you the best features, but also some tips and tricks for the Samsung Galaxy A27 5G. Okay, so first of all, we are gonna start from that information that on this smartphone you can find dual SIM slot, or you can input one SIM card and one memory card. The good point of this phone is also the fact that we can find completely flat screen, so it means that if you're gonna put some tempered glass or foil, it will be just simply much easier to apply it. Okay, the first thing we can find in the Wi-Fi settings, when you click here, you can find the intelligent Wi-Fi, and what it does, well, basically there's a feature that we can enable. It will switch to the better Wi-Fi network. So if you've got like few networks connected and you are nearby, your phone will actually automatically switch for a better Wi-Fi in just, blink of the eye. So you will not even notice this, but you will get the connection speed as fast as possible. Also in this smartphone you can find the NFC, so it means that you can just simply pay with this smartphone. You can use Samsung Wallet, but also the Google Wallet. When we are gonna open the connected devices, we can for sure find option to cast screen of our phone to TV, to monitor, so it's screen mirroring, screen casting, however you call it, but also there's option for connecting this phone to the Android Auto, so to your car, by using Bluetooth, but also by using cable. Now, when you go to the sound and the vibration settings and just go a little bit here, we can find Dolby Atmos, but it's only supported for Bluetooth devices, like headphones, earbuds, or earphones. And there's also the sound equalizer that we can find here with a 6 default preset, but also with a custom one, so we can set frequencies just like we want. And the last thing, we can find the UHQ upscaler. So it only works with headphones, but still it's gonna make the sound of our music and videos clearer. Now, the good thing of the smartphone is of course the motion smoothness. So we can actually switch for adaptive one, and we can even get 120 Hz refresh rate. So everything looks super smooth. And also we can find built-in support for a circle to search. So very common feature introduced in like 2 years ago by Google. So you can basically use Google Translate, recognize music that is playing around you, but also can quickly select the text that you cannot normally select with a phone. And also you can just simply search by an image. So I want to know more about this wallpaper. What is the place? I'm just selecting the part of the photo, or I can select the entire photo, and now I will get all of those informations. I can find some exact matches, visual matches, and some base information. In this case, we can find that it's an island on the Bora Bora. And the last thing, if you ever experience problem with touch sensitivity after applying some tempered glass, you can fix this by improving touch sensitivity. In the battery settings, we can actually find information about the fast charging. We can quickly turn it on and off. And this smartphone supports up to 25 watts wired charging. There's also built-in the battery protection that we can select from the basic one up to the maximum one. So we can limit how your phone gonna charge, for example, up to 80%. And there's also a lot of customization options. Like for example, you can set a video as wallpaper. As you can see here, I just record video of my JBL speaker and my keyboard, and I can easily set this as my wallpaper. But also I can just fully customize my lock screen from widgets, clock. You can find the different font styles, different clock styles. Even you can put the calendar on the clock. You can even change its color. You can show or hide the weather information. Below, as I said before, you can find some widgets. You can add up to 4 small widgets or 2 big widgets. So this is the small one and this is the big one. So for example, if you often use some applications after grabbing your phone, like I just add the sound recorder. So take a look, I'm just opening my phone, I'm clicking here, and now after unlocking, I will be redirected for the sound recorder. You can even change a color of UI. So in this case, looks like this, just the default one, but I can pick any color that I want, or I can match my wallpaper. So now if I want to get everything green, for sure I can get this, and I can even apply this for icons. But of course, that's not everything, because you can apply here themes that are free in the store. Of course, some of them are paid, but you can get them completely for free, and you can download for free entire themes. It's gonna change the icon style, wallpaper, many, but also you can only download some wallpapers, some icons. There's like a lot of things And in this smartphone, we are also able to find the face recognition. So it's using the selfie camera to recognize our face. Recognize us when we want to do something like unlock the phone, pay with this device, or there's also the fingerprint scanner. That is located on the right side. It's actually built with that power button. It works really fast. And there's also the now bar, so something like the dynamic island on the iPhone, but it looks a little bit different. So for example, I'm gonna start with a clock. Let's say I want to put a stopwatch. And what it does, first of all, it will show up the stopwatch right here on the status bar. So by tapping on it, I can just simply quickly open it and manage some options, but also it will be visible from the lock screen. So I can quickly get access into the clock. And also, if you are gonna turn off more than one application, you can swipe up and down to switch between them. And by going for the advanced features, we can find information about a lot of AI features. So in this case, as you can see, we can find, for example, the object eraser that is available in the gallery. We can also add some custom filters for the camera. Or for example, we can get a voice transcription when we are using the voice recorder. Of course, there's more AI features, but this is just base. And there's also the bypass charging. You can find it in the game booster settings. It's available here, very useful if you are playing some games and you want to keep performance of your phone at a high level. So basically you are turning this on and it's not gonna hit up your battery that much. And there's also option to clone social applications like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. But that's not everything, because we can use a secure folder. So what it does? Well, basically we are creating secure folder. Like it says, we are selecting a password that we want to use. We are clicking confirm, and like what it does, take a look. I'm just gonna quickly configure this. Like it's copy applications, but only you can get access into them by opening the secure folder. And you can even hide files over here. You can even hide applications, because in this case, take a look, I've got the calendar application. And if I'm gonna remove that calendar application from my phone, there we go, it's removed. Yeah, it's removed. It will still stay in the secure folder. So it will allow you to copy applications, to set password on the applications, to hide applications, but also it allows you to simply hide some files. So there's a lot of functions of this one, a really great feature. And now by going to the device care option, what we can do, well, we got a magic button that will allow us to close all of those apps that run in the background, even some Samsung services, just by clicking on this simple button. So you don't have to open background apps and swipe one by one. There's also the RAM Plus, so we can extend RAM memory. It will actually speed up our phone a little bit. There's also built-in application protection. So if you download something that looks suspicious, you can actually enable it and the phone will automatically scan it and give you some information. If there will be some viruses or any malware, you will be notified, and then you can just quickly remove this from your phone. There's also the diagnostic tool. So if you got any problem with anything, like for example, you got problem with some sensor, for example, with the gyroscope, or you are thinking that internet is too slow, or for example, you got some problems when unlocking your phone with a fingerprint scanner, you can simply open the phone diagnostics. First of all, it will just check the entire phone and give you base information, what is going on. But still, after you use it, you can just keep diagnosing for like one thing. Like if I want to check what is wrong with my fingerprint, I'm clicking here and I can quickly check this manually. Okay, and this is all the best features, also some tips and tricks for this device. I hope you find it useful.